This is Ether Squared, okay? If you guys don't know who he is, 100% you guys should watch him. This is Ether Squared. I actually met up with him when he came to New York. He's from Spain. Young guy. He's like 25 years old. And he's heavy into news. So he has 2,368 subscribers. Follow him, guys. And he also has a Substack. This is his Substack. This is his Twitter handle. It's all going to make sense in just a moment. This is his Twitter handle, okay? And he actually met Alex Carp. This is a real picture. So Ether Squared met Alex Carp. This is pretty cool, right? This is him. This is Alex Carp. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. Yeah. So Ether Squared comes out with something called a Dossier. And the Dossier is basically all the links of Palantir. So I don't know if you guys remember, but like about a year ago, a year and a half ago, we knew that Palantir was working with BMW. How did we know that Palantir is working with BMW? Because we had links. How do you have links? There's a website, Palantir Foundry, and what he and a few other people from the Palantir Discord do is, by the way, if you're not on the Palantir Discord, I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm going to shout them out in just a moment. You guys have to be on the Discord. And what he does is he puts in different names into links, and he sees if they have a profile on Palantir. And if they have a profile, it's going to show up. That's how he found SpaceX and a bunch of other companies. So this is the 5th dossier that he has, and he keeps updating it. And there's some really big names out there. So that's what I want to read right now. But there's going to be a couple of other things that I'm going to show you guys besides for that. Also, before we go any further, can we have a shout out to Palantir? Look, it's trending. Palantir is trending on Twitter right here. That's pretty cool. Palantir has been trending on Twitter like for the last month, and this really means something. I'm going to show you guys in just a moment exactly what that means, okay? Let's click on this dossier. So it's 20 pages. So this is his dossier number 5 on Palantir. I'm going to go over it in detail, so stick around, okay? Yo, Sean, what's up, baby? Yo, guys, I'm going to be on Sean's channel, him and his buddies. It's going to be a technical analysis channel. I am ready to shine in my technical analysis. I actually know what I'm doing now, or I think I know what I'm doing. I'm getting the hang of it. So 100% check me out. I'm going to shout him out, and I'm probably going to be streaming it on my channel as well. He has a really good channel with his buddies. Sean, can you link your channel? I'll highlight it if you don't mind. I'll get you guys some subs. Yeah. So a little bit of a word. It's been a while since the last dossier was published, and as many of you know, I decided to devote my time to the database project, which has been a lot of change during the last year. Even if keeping it that way that it is, I've decided to take some data from it and add to the dossier, changing the format from the past documents and making it more visual and efficient, more with less. I hope you all like the effort. Long and strong, Viva Palantir. Really, really cool, guys. Really, really cool. Okay. So, very first thing, he started doing this in 2021. He had 126 links. Quarter 1 of 2022, 22 links. Quarter 2 of 2022, 62 links. Quarter 3 of 2022, 132 links. Quarter 4 of 2022, 366 links. That's a lot. 367. Quarter 1 of 23, 136. Quarter 2 of 23, 124. So if you compare quarter 1 of 23 to quarter 2 of 22, we doubled. We went from 62 links to 136 links. Quarter 2, 2023, we also we went down, actually. I'm sorry. We went from 132 to 124, so we're about even, okay? Now, I'm sorry, my bad. I made a mistake. Quarter 1 23, Quarter 1 2022, we had 22, and now we have 136. Quarter 2 of 2022, we had 62, and now we have 124. So we doubled up over here. Who knows what's going to happen in Quarter 3? Hopefully, we're going to have a big run up. All in all, the numbers are going down slightly, but we're more than double that we are last year. And again, if anybody doesn't understand what this means the links for Palantir Foundry, I have it on a lot of my videos, is how you figure out if companies are working with Palantir before everybody knows about them, before they're announced. I'm going to show you in just a moment the actual companies, so stick with me. So we have a total of 971 links. The activity rate is 85%. What does that mean? That means once he finds a link, how many of these links are actually active? That's huge. This is the big client right here. This link appeared 2 months ago. This is Berkshire Hathaway. If you guys don't know who Berkshire Hathaway is Warren Buffett's company. They're a $500 billion company. They are absolutely freaking massive. Yo, shout out to my channel members. Shout out to my man, Warren Buffett. Thank you so much, man. Great white carp warning. Adam, you look like you're about to pull a kick door. Yeah, it's about to be a robbery. Yo, thank you so much for all the channel members, all the support. Thank you guys so much. If you're a channel member, can you please tell the chat if it's worth it to become a channel member for $3 a month? I think I put in a lot of work and I give you guys a lot of value. Let everybody know if it's good to become a channel member. And I'm going to keep going right now, man. So Berkshire Hathaway is huge. So we know that Berkshire Hathaway Energy, Berkshire Pacific Corp, Berkshire NV Energy, Berkshire Northern Natural Gas, Berkshire Mid-America Energy Company, Berkshire Hathaway Renewables, Berkshire Kern Rivers. All of these links now appear in a Palantir Foundry, which means that we actually work with Berkshire Hathaway, guys. Yeah, really. So all these links are verified by Ether Squared. You can check these links yourself. I went over it with him. He shows you how to check the links. I have them on many of my videos. So this is all verified shit. It's pretty dope. For example, when we announced that we were working with BMW, we knew about that. When we announced we were working with Ferrari, we knew about that a while ago. We also knew that we were working with the hospitals. Oh, NHS, Westminster. He found that link before we even knew that they were working with them. Just Coca-Cola. It's going to come up right now. We knew that they were working with Coca-Cola. He found the link for Coca-Cola like 3 months ago. Now there's 5 links for Coca-Cola, so they keep expanding. Check it out. Abu Dhabi, Daman. This is the largest health insurance provider in Abu Dhabi. This is huge, guys. This is not a small feat. So that means that we're extending our business in healthcare, not just in the United States, not just in the UK, not just in the Ukraine, but also in Abu Dhabi, the Arab Emirates, UAE. This is freaking huge, guys. This is not small. This is really big. Half-Light, I don't know what this is, but it reminds me of Fleshlight. So if you're watching porno, get yourself a Half-Light, I guess. I don't know what they are, all jokes aside. I have no idea. This is a big one. BAE Systems, this is the largest defense contractor in Europe. So think about this. And keep this in mind, because I'm going to be showing you a lot of things. I'm going to show you something right here. I'm going to give you guys a sneak preview. Right here, I'm going to do a trend search for Palantir. And keep this in mind, okay? Keep in mind Europe when I'm going to show you my next slides, my trend searches later on. BAE Systems, I guess this is like a Boeing for Europe. Coca-Cola, guys. Remember, we knew about Coca-Cola. Remember when Alex Carp was holding a Coca-Cola bottle, like a glass Coca-Cola bottle in one of his interviews, and we started laughing? Ether Squared called Coca-Cola before anybody knew about it. Just remember that. Yo, my pleasure, Blu-ray. I really appreciate you watching. I really do. Yes, hit the like button, please. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Zokold. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. So, about 3 months ago, Coca-Cola had one link, and it was a bottling company in Europe, like a Coca-Cola bottling company in Europe. But now Coca-Cola has 5 links. What does that mean? They start small and they expand, or they start small with a demo. So it could mean that it's a demo, or it could mean that they keep expanding the business. By the way, I have earplugs in because there's a lot of noise here. So if my audio is off, tell me please so I can adjust it. I don't know if I'm screaming or not. I hope I'm talking okay for you guys, okay? And these are the links, right? So before, Coca-Cola was just, one link. I believe it was this one, if I'm not mistaken. But now they have CCHBC, they have Consolidated, they have KOF, they have Decant, and then they have UE Partners. This is huge. This is not something small. You know what I mean? Palantir FedStart. Palantir has a registered new link format for Palantir FedStart. And these are the formats for Palantir FedStart. So I guess this is companies that are working with Palantir, maybe FedStart, which is bringing companies onto the FedRAMP. Remember, Palantir said that we have IL5 and IL6 clearance, which costs millions of dollars, a bunch of ass kissing, ass licking, sucking up, referrals, and sponsors. So Palantir said, listen, instead of you guys figuring out how to get approval, why don't you guys piggyback in us, give us a taste, and you can use our connections. Palantir is becoming the software prime, already is technically, of the DoD. If you don't know, the DoD has 5 main hardware primes: Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, Boeing, and 2 other companies, but they don't have a software prime. Palantir is the unofficial, official software prime. Very, very big deal. So these are the companies. Remember that there was one company that they announced a partnership for FedStart. Well, now they have 1 company, 2 companies, 3 companies, 4 companies, 5 companies, 6 companies. They're helping to get DoD approval. Look at this, Adobe. They're working with Adobe to help them get federal approval with the U.S. military. It's a big deal. Canada is increasing their Foundry use a lot. New police services, Calgary and Ontario. That's huge. By the way, everything I'm saying is verified. If you guys want more information, follow Ether Squared. I gave you guys his Twitter handle. Just follow Ether Squared. This is all verified shit. It's not bullshit. This is all verified, and you guys can verify this yourself. You know what I mean? Some things are code names, some things are real, but we decipher what the code names are. Again, you guys can do your own research, but these are all verified by Ether Squared and the Shire, which is the Palantir Discord, which you guys should definitely be following the Palantir Discord. Existing clients that are increasing their Foundry usage. Remember, one link can become 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Pfizer, Deloitte, PwC, they're getting more links every single quarter. What does that mean? That means that they started working with one department and then they're expanding into other departments. And then he gives you a little bit of a breakdown of all the different links. You guys could check this out yourself. I'm not going to go over that. And then these are the industries that Palantir Links are found. This is just the links that we know of, okay, guys? And he breaks down where we're at. So healthcare is 11%. So 11.3% of our links are in healthcare. That is freaking huge. I believe that's the biggest one. Then we have 9.2% in IT. And then we have another 9.2% in consulting. 2 years ago, Palantir was not in private healthcare. Today, 13% of all hospital beds are run by Palantir Foundry software. Okay? 2 years ago, we were nowhere. Now, 13% of all beds, and 10% of our revenue, which is around $33 million in the US, is coming from healthcare. 2 years ago, we were not in healthcare. Think about that. This is huge, guys. This is absolutely huge. Healthcare by far has the most Foundry links. Yep. NHS and UK links are 93.59% active. What does that mean? That means that the links that we found before are still active. That means that very much we are active in the UK. Very much we are active in the NHS. This is a really, 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 really big deal. Guys, give me 1 second. I just have to answer my girl for the kid. Give me like, please don't leave. I have so much more stuff. Look, I have so many links. I have this link and 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 this link. I have so much more stuff to go over. Please don't go anywhere. I'll be back in exactly 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, so that means that very much so Palantir is in the UK and NHS. And I have an article for you guys. I'm going to give you guys a preview. And the article came out today. And the article says, why can't the NHS quit Palantir? Right? Look at that powerful statement. So stick with me. I have an amazing show. And don't forget the likes and the shares and the subscribes. And then he goes over a bunch of the different links. Okay. So that's my segment for Ether Squared. And this is my segment for the Dossier. Now let's go into the next part of the video. And again, please follow Ether Squared. This is his screen name right here. It's Ether_Square. Also, remember, Palantir is trending. This is a very big deal because I'm going to show you something really cool. And I want to show you one more thing. Palantir. Follow this guy as well. His name is also Adam. I met up with him and Ether Squared in person in New York. It's at Palantirs_Palantir, and he's in charge of the Discord. This is the Palantir Discord, guys. This is the Palantir Discord. They have a huge amount of people there. So, yeah. This is the Palantir Discord. Let's go to the next part of the video. Shout out to Amit. So, Amit comes out and he puts out a tweet. And this tweet is this. He says, Palantir versus Snow stock-based compensation.